in the past, many of the youth interventions that have been explored in the region have been developed at a national level, probably because of the wish to achieve scale on that. Now, why is there a shift now instead from the national level down to a more decentralized approach with the local level? What are the reasons behind that, and how does it change how organizations within the ecosystem can work together?
Well, I think in the Arab world generally the national government and the national agenda has usually been dominant. At the local level, you don't see as much authority devolved to local governments. Civil societies at the local level tend to be slightly weaker, private sector as well. So that shift really should occur in general. You need more local-based development in the region, and we acknowledge that, I think, in much of the development work that we're doing. But there's another element here as well, and that's the question is, what is the issue you're focusing on? If you're focusing on skills development, for example, which is the theme of the conference last year, I think you can discuss a national agenda in terms of skills development. People are mobile enough within the country so that if there's a need of a certain skill in one part of the country, people can kind of potentially migrate and stuff. When you're talking about entrepreneurship, business startups, that's very much often a local issue. The key question then is how are the local systems supporting a startup? Because when you're an entrepreneur, you're not thinking national. You're thinking, this is my city, this is my neighborhood, this is my village. And so what are the resources that they can bring to bear within the context of their community? And that's why when we talk about youth and entrepreneurship, it's very much a local issue. And when you have strong entrepreneurship and strong business startup, that's when you start generating jobs. That's why you often hear the phrase mentioned, jobs are created at the local level. It's because it's this dynamic activity of the small companies and startups that are oftentimes generating this kind of economic activity, and as they expand, they generate more jobs.